diabetic kidney disease, and here's some diabetic friendly snacks that you can have if you have diabetic kidney disease. Now, diabetes is responsible for anywhere from 40 to 60% of kidney disease. And when you have kidney disease with diabetes, it's called diabetic kidney disease, or the medical term is diabetic nephropathy. And the issue here is blood sugar, okay? So the high blood sugar that you can sometimes see with diabetes causes more stress on the kidneys and more kidney damage. So you want to have snacks and foods that don't raise the blood sugar much. Now, one that I really like is rye, the whole grain. So if you go to the supermarket and you look at rye bread, it's really not rye bread. The majority of them. So when you need to flip the back over and look at the nutrition facts, and you might see rye as the first ingredient and then wheat as the next one. And that's not 100% rye bread, and so that's not what we're looking for. Getting rye bread 100% is generally a very hard, dense, small type of bread. The issue is it does have quite a bit of salt in most of the commercial brands, so you do have to be mindful of that. But one of my favorite rye snacks that you can find at any supermarket out there is rye Wasa crisp bread, or rye Wasa crackers. And that's by the company Wasa, W-A-S-A. And they make a variety of different types of crackers, and they make a rye and a light rye. And these are excellent snacks for anybody with diabetic kidney disease. The reason is because it doesn't raise the blood sugar very high. So on the glycemic index, which is a ranking they give to foods on how high it raises your blood sugar, it's very low, and it's the lowest of all the grains. So it makes it an acceptable stack for most people with diabetic kidney disease. You have to always check your blood sugar, because what's going to work for one person may not work for another. Generally, the rye Wasa crisp bread is good and it works for most people, but you always got to check your own levels and see what works for you. Now, if you decide to have this, you can put a few different things on there depending what type of diet you're following. So you can put some hummus on there if you're doing more of a vegetarian, vegan. If you're looking for some animal protein or an animal food, you can put some cream cheese on it. Okay, so those are some options. You can also put some peanut butter on there, almond butter, and you want to keep that to a small amount with diabetic kidney disease, being 1 to 2 tablespoons. And with the almond butter or peanut butter, you can also use some carrots, okay, raw carrots, or you can use celery sticks. Okay, those are 2 good options. And you can also do celery sticks or carrots with about a half cup of hummus. So those are all good options that won't raise your blood sugar. And those are a couple of good snacks you can have. So next time when you're at the grocery store, look for those rye Wasa crisp bread, okay, Wasa, W-A-S-A. You might want to look at hummus, you might want to look at almond butter, peanut butter, but if you do, you want to keep it to small amounts, 1 to 2 tablespoons, and look for the least salt options, okay? Always want to get the lowest salt options that you can, and get those fresh vegetables, okay, like the carrots. Maybe not have too many if your diabetes is out of control, but you probably can get away with some. But celery stalks, anybody can get away with celery stalks. And you might want to use some other raw vegetables too. Maybe you want to do a little bit of raw broccoli, peppers, all these things that'll keep the blood sugar low, won't put stress on the kidneys, and you have a good snack to have. And so a lot of different things out there, a lot of options you can have depending on what type of diet you're looking to follow and what's good for your lifestyle. So check us out at healthykidneyinc.com. Like, subscribe to this video, and thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.